Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the channel. My name is Gruzbee, and today I'll be discussing the slice of life anime Diary of Our Days at the Breakwater. Now, if you've seen any of my videos related to anime, you already know that I'm a fan of slice of life anime. I've been a fan of slice of life for a long time now. It's one of my favorite go-to types of anime when I've reached my limit on bumbling romance, tired cliches, and, dare I say it, shonen fighters. But if you're like myself and on that rare occasion you want to see something with a bit of the mundane and cute girls doing cute everyday things, then you need to look no further. This is going to be the show for you. Now, I've got to mention, there may be spoilers in this video, so if you haven't seen this anime, then please proceed at your own risk. First spoiler right out of the gate: this is an anime about fishing. I know, right? Can anyone anywhere say that they've ever seen an anime about fishing? I mean, unless someone somewhere put together a montage of all the fishing I did last year for the Animal Crossing seasonal fishing tournament, I've got to say this was definitely a first for me. But don't let that cloud your opinion. Just go with it for a bit. Diary of Our Days at the Breakwater is an anime series based on the manga by Yasuyuki Kosaka and published in the seinen magazine Young Champion Retsu. It's mostly about Hina Tsurugi, who, along with her family, moves to Ashikita and the time she spends with the extremely laid-back Breakwater Club, aka the school's really old, all but defunct fishing club. Hina is a young girl that loves arts and crafts, and instead of finding her dream club where she can spend her time making craft projects, she instead meets the overly chill and relaxed third year Yuki Kuroiwa, who ropes her into joining the obscure fishing club. Like any good fish out of water series, no pun intended, Hina starts at the ground level of everything fishing and gradually develops a fascination and appreciation for the activity. Oddly enough, Wikipedia classifies Diary of Our Days at the Breakwater as a sports series, which I would 100% agree with if this were an anime that included any kind of competition. But considering the cute girls doing cute things sub-element of the series, I'd prefer to think of this as a hobby or a pastime, maybe even a recreation. So take that how you will. Regardless, it's a series that's mild on the action and heavy on the daily humdrum. So if you're a fan of anime that wants to see some explosions or fisticuffs, the most excitement you're liable to get from this one is a tug of war with a big fat frickin' fish on the end of a fishing line. The characters are all unique in their own way, bringing a small bit of seasoning to the cast, and while it doesn't get too heavy into character development, which I would have liked a little bit, it manages to kind of still get the job done. Probably the best thing about this series is that it's based on a seinen manga, and since that's a demographic for a slightly older audience, it comes missing a huge amount of those typical anime cliches that just proliferate so many anime. If you're a fan of lowbrow anime shows where time seems to slow down and not much happens, then you're definitely going to enjoy this one. It manages to be both entertaining as well as informative, all in one package. Not to mention, it has a fairly grounded sense of humor, doesn't take itself too serious, and it doesn't stoop to cheap gags for the sake of a laugh. The anime premiered in April of 2020 and ran for 3 episodes before it was forced to take a break due to the COVID-19 pandemic, and it resumed again from the first episode, starting July 7th and concluded on September 22nd. The anime is directed by Takuharu Okuma, who had previously worked in the anime industry as mostly an assistant director, key animator, and storyboardist. Diary of Our Days at the Breakwater is Okuma's only credit as series director. So far, there's been no word if the series will get a sequel, But I'm not going to count it out either. It's a quaint, entertaining series that delivers, and I, for one, think it would be a shame to let the Breakwater Club fade into obscurity without at least one more season. If I had to rate this show out of 5 stars, I would definitely give Diary of Our Days at the Breakwater a score of 4. It was just the show I needed when I needed it, and I regret nothing. But like I always say, don't take my word for it. Go out and watch it for yourself. Or if you have seen it, what did you think? I'd love to get your take on this unique anime series. So get those typing fingers ready and head to the comment section down below. Thank you everyone so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, then hit that like button and subscribe for more videos. If you would like to help support the channel, then consider heading over to my Patreon where you can make a pledge. You can donate as little as $1. I'll get a coffee and then I'll get right back to work making more videos like this one. Have an amazing day. Keep being awesome, and I will see you all in the next video.